Yo YouTube, what is poppin'? What's good, family? I'm back with another YouTube video. If you're new to my channel, for all my new visitors, please click below this video. You see the red button, it's the subscription button. Hit subscribe and turn on post notifications. And yo, also share this video if you're new to my channel. Just it's an option that you just share this video. Just we do that, and like this video as well, so we could spread this video to a lot of people. A lot of people around, our communities and our neighborhoods. So we can just spread this knowledge and all the love that's out there, man. So yo, I just really wanted to tell you guys more about, my testimony, tell you guys about, how things been going with me. And I mean, I just recently really haven't, I really haven't done much videos prior to say, but I really do love, everybody in my circle right now. That's a key thing. You really have to watch everybody around your circle. You really have to watch and learn from others. Just don't dump people just to cut people off or anything like that, just because other people say oh, this one is an idiot, or this one, I don't like this one, and just you should cut him off because he's talking smack and he's a fake friend. Nah, don't do that. Just learn. I learned in life. I learned to learn a little bit of something from everybody. I learned to grasp that concept of life. And my father really told me this. He taught me this. And I didn't really know what it actually meant until I experienced, some of the things, with these, with friends and family. The journey called life with them, friends and family, because they're in my circle, certain types of friends or acquaintances, I should say, because of your relatives or your family members that introduced you to those acquaintances that are now your so-called friends or something like that. But you just have to live with it. You can't do anything about it once you're born. But when you grow up, you have the decision to distance yourself from certain people, like toxic people, or even friendly people, friendly people who put a lot of pressure on you as well. Non-toxic people who don't put pressure on you, but they're kind of controlling in a sense because they're jealous of the direction that you're heading in, and they think you're gonna be more successful than they are, and it's a form of jealousy in their mind. They're saying like, yo, I don't want this guy to leave the hood, man. I gotta press him down with me, and I'm gonna laugh at him when I get to the top. I'm gonna get to the top first. Nah, we're not supposed to be like that as friends, as relatives, as brothers, as sisters, or as a family as a whole. Okay, we're supposed to focus on our own journey, but at the same time, we're supposed to uplift each other with our words, because life and death lies in the power of the tongue. Uplift each other with our words. What I mean by that is now we're not supposed to bash each other down. We're not supposed to destroy ourselves with our mouths, because in the book of Proverbs it does say that a man shall destroy another man, his neighbor, with his mouth. And they build back up. They build each other with their mouth as well. And that's what the book of Proverbs says about the spoken word, about uplifting each other. And in life, we're supposed, if we are unified as one family, we can get together so much faster in society today. If you really want to learn more about society, learn more about why society the way it is today, and you want to learn more about it, then study the family structure, because this is where the important part comes in. The family structure is basically the dynamic or the product of society. Society is a product. No. Society is the opposite way around. Society, is a product of the family. Society is a byproduct of the family. And if you want to study the society, in which we live in today. Study the family culture, the family background, the family is basically the foundation of society itself. And you want to know a secret that I learned? All right, I'm gonna tell you anyway if you don't want to hear it, but I'm just gonna say that society doesn't just randomly have gangs, subcultural families, basically where these certain types of people from all different ethnic backgrounds, no matter race, color, skin color, or whatever, they come up together in an organized meeting. It doesn't have to be professional, right? They come together in an organized meeting, and they just they come together in an organized meeting, right? And they come to a certain agreement, and which is agreed upon, and they carry out their plans throughout society. Now, how does this happen? It is because of the family structure, and why I say this is the foundation is because that certain people, right, like you and I, who get abused, raped, molested, and all these different vile things, wicked things that happen to them, they get their heart broke. They feel betrayed. They feel abandoned, and they feel miserable because they feel like nobody cares about them. And since they don't have a father figure within the home, especially if they don't have a father figure in the home, the father got divorced, the mother got divorced with the father, and they were children back in those days, and when they grow up, they start to realize that they don't have a father figure, that there's a missing piece, there's an empty void that is inside of them that needs to be filled, and they start to seek out other people in society that has to have like a prominent, dominant father figure that replaces that prominent father figure that used to be in the home. And if they don't find that in the family, when the children don't find that in the family, they go searching for it somewhere else. And that's basically what actually happens. And this is why the way society is because of the family structure. It starts within the home. The home is actually the foundation of society. That's basically what it is. If you want to study society, study the family as a whole. Just like how amino acids is the building blocks of protein, so is society. So is the family structure. The family dynamic is the building blocks of society. You know what I'm saying? So that's just basically how society is. Society is a byproduct of the family. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because, a lot of my, it's just crazy to me that I've had actual family members who went ahead and joined gangs and, did all this stuff, which was crazy. I don't know, it was pretty crazy. So, I was basically it. But that's basically it. So that's basically it. Because they ended up joining the military and everything like that. It's just a sad story. But that's not the story. But the moral of the story is that if you want to study society, study the family structure. It's crazy. And you see the way society is right now, right? Broken, a lot of crackheads, drug addicts. I don't know if false projecting right now, but I just really am concerned with. I'm not really concerned. I really don't care for this generation anymore as I used to. But Right now, I'm just trying to focus on myself, which everybody else should be doing. If you want to change society, you have to change your focus. Start within yourselves instead of pointing the finger at other people. That's basically how I view things. That's basically, it starts within you. You are your worst enemy, and you have to conquer that enemy and fight for your peace. You have to be. I don't necessarily. Here's my rule. This is what I believe. I think you necessarily have to just be at war with yourself. Be at war with your fears. Be at war with the strongholds of doubt in your mind. To finally find that freedom. To finally find that peace of mind that you've been so longing for. Whether it be depression and all these things and anxiety that lead down to, a life of vice to cover up mental trauma, childhood trauma. I just recently had, flashbacks of childhood trauma, like the past month ago, and it's been crazy to me, and it's been kind of really annoying, and I'm finally breaking out of it. I'm finally learning how to break out of these things. I'm finally learning how, and it's good because it's good that God put me through those things, because it made me tougher. It made me, it made me to realize the significance of life. There's gonna be a lot of roadblocks and rolling stones within our lives, and it's up to us. How are we gonna react to those, stones within our lives? How are we gonna react to being hit within life? Are we gonna bounce back up, or are we gonna give up? Or are we gonna hit the hardest? You can't punch your way through everything. Sometimes you just have to, I wanna say, take it in, but just survive in the fight. Just don't get pushed around by life. That's a lot of people do that. I know a lot of people who do that, and I learned from my uncle. He told me to never get pushed around in life, to stand up for yourself in every single situation, and you get tougher by doing that. You get more experience. Even if you make some mistakes, you get more experience. You get more you emotionally tough. You get more emotional intelligence as well as wisdom. That's what wisdom is all about. But yeah, the Bible does say, "Wisdom upon wisdom, the house is built, and understanding it is established." And that's where basically it comes from. You know how deeply I desire to that's basically it. That's basically it. So y'all, I love y'all. Stay blessed, highly encouraged in Jesus' name. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I just want y'all just to big yourselves up. Enjoy your best food, whatever this coming weekend. I can't wait for the weekend to come already, and the week just started. It's Tuesday. So yeah, guys, like I was saying, we are supposed to let our light so shine before men. Just to let our light so shine just in our character. Not just talk about it. The love of God, but to just act it. Just that's basically it. So I love to share my knowledge, and if you were inspired by this video by any chance, whenever you get a chance, just share this video. Like it, and just share it so we could affect the algorithm on YouTube, and then we could just spread out this information out here. Just spread out the love to our communities, to our neighbors and friends and family, as well as relatives. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for that. Stay blessed, and peace out.